whether she's got an FGB family, never unseen, gotta be PG.
Well, mostly.
Work so hard, and all the while she got a kick in her step and she's got a twinkle in her smile. Knows how
I just had another taxi cab experience, and I have to say, it didn't own up to the last 2 taxi cab experiences I've had. He didn't speak much English, so I couldn't start up a conversation with him, so it was just like really awkward silence the whole ride to my job of working. By the end of it, he eventually got so bored of the silence that he turned on the radio. The radio was in a different language and I couldn't understand it, so it just made it more awkward for me. Maybe I should learn another language. Well, I was in Paris and I was learning French. Bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien, tu? And then people at my job also teach me French because the franchise started in Quebec. So a lot of people that lived in Quebec come to where I work. And so this one lady came in one day and she was asking for stuff and then she'd be like, merci. I was like, de rien, because that means you're welcome in French. But apparently it means don't worry about it, so it's like an informal way of saying you're welcome. And then she taught me to say bienvenue, which means you're welcome in French. The exact translation, which is really cool. So I'm learning, and it's awesome, because I love learning. I have noticed something about my multitasking skills as I have been progressing with my... I can't talk right now, I'm gonna be honest. I've been trying to do this take for like 100 and a gajillion times, and I keep trying to say something, but it's just not coming out right. Pretty much, my multitasking skills are getting better at work, and I never thought that your multitasking skills could, I don't know, increase. You know, like, it's like we're playing World of Warcraft. Now I'll be able to talk because we're talking World of Warcraft. And you know, you get an achievement or something, or you level up, you get +5 multitasking skills. Well, I've been getting +5 multitasking skills every week that I work at Cora's, and I can't believe how much my multitasking skills have gained after doing all of this questing. So, okay, is it really sad that I was actually able to explain it in WoW terms and not real life terms? Pretty much, I just never thought that you could learn multitasking skills. But you can, and I think that is probably going to be a really big benefit in the future for me, because I am learning to multitask, and it is probably the best thing ever! I'm kind of curious. I just walked by a homeless man, and he said hello to me, and I was like, hi, and didn't strike up a conversation or anything because he was going the opposite way, but I wonder what their lives were like before they became homeless. I've said some things in my vlogs where I'm like, homeless people scare me and blah, blah, blah. You know, I joke about that kind of stuff. You know, sometimes they scare me if they're a little, you know, intimidating. But, you know, I am sure there's homeless people out there that were probably just like me, except they weren't able to get a job or something. Like, I don't know. I want to know a homeless person's background story. You know? I think they are judged too much. And I'm going to say that I'm not one to talk because I know I have in the past, and I know I probably will in the future. Thank you. But I'm actually intrigued to know this. How about you? Has this ever crossed any of your minds? It just crossed mine. You just missed it. I was fist pumping with some people over there. They were listening to music so loud, and it was party rock anthem. That song, you know it's tempting to do that song whenever you hear it. I probably just embarrassed myself, but do I really care? No, because they started fist pumping with me. That's right. That's how I roll. I did not realize, not only in real life are people embarrassed of me, but you guys are embarrassed of me too? Here I'm eating a cookie, and I'm sorry. The top rated comment is, you know, that panicky moment when you turn down the volume in embarrassment when Cassandra screams loudly? I had it. 65 up thumbs. Odds are on me. Thanks for pointing it out, and then getting 65 people to agree with you about how embarrassing I am. Yeah, I yell a lot, and I think it's so funny to imagine someone being like listening to me, and then all of a sudden they hear, and then you're like, oh my gosh, turn down the volume, and then you look around. I think that's really funny, and sucks to be you that I have such a loud voice. Happy, hey! I got a message from someone like 2 seconds ago. Well, I just read it 2 seconds ago. And apparently someone saw me today, but they didn't want to talk to me because I looked down. I would like to tell you all that if I'm at work and I get off work, usually I'm a little tired after or zoned out, so I like to let my brain veg. And so I might look down, but really and truly I'm just in veg mode. And I was thinking about this while I was talking to Anzilla777 that, you know, what?
It's just, I don't know, when you say my username, it makes it seem like I'm only here so people will subscribe to me. I noticed that a couple days ago. When like, everyone knows you're my best friend, Anvil777. It made it seem like I was just asking you for viewers and subscribers, but that's not why, just so everyone knows. I just like talking to my best friend.
That's not what he told me. He said he wanted me to do that all the time. But
What are you?
Just kidding!
Don't subscribe to me.
LOL, go subscribe to him or something. But no, I want to continue with my story. I have to do the punchline. AKA, what?
Then continue with the story.
Okay, so,
I never stopped you.
you stopped me. You're talking to me. It's stopping me. Shut up. I can't hear you. Okay, just kidding. I'm joking.
I have something to tell you.
What do you have to tell me?
Oh, I was just...
Okay, whatever. Anyway, I was just thinking, you know...
Oh, I just remembered what it was.
Okay, shut up. I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna come to New Zealand and...
It wasn't actually anything, I'm just fucking... Go ahead.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, if you're to ever see me in real life and I'm not walking and smiling, don't think I'm down or anything because, oh gosh, like, I don't walk around smiling all the time. Like, I don't want you guys to get that impression. If I'm walking alone, I'm not going to be like, no, that doesn't happen. It just does not happen like that. I'm a fairly normal human being when the camera's not on or I'm not with someone. I'm quiet. I have no reason to talk, so I don't.
Just go up and talk to her. It's not a big deal, really. She's a really nice person. You just proved that.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna punch you in the face!
Anyways, I'm a really nice person. Just come up and talk to me. It's okay.
Yeah, I also like to punch babies in the face, so let's be friends.
No. In all serious, viewers, if you do see Cassandra on the street, that sounded
great.
If you see Cassandra walking back to her house from her waitress job, and just go talk to her, because she is probably the nicest person you'll ever meet.
Aww.
And, yeah, I just lost a few mad points, but I don't even care.
Go do push-ups or something.
Yeah, I was gonna do them, in like a pool full of piranha underneath me, and then if, you know...
Wow.
I know I'm going low enough when the piranhas bite my chest.
Okay.
Muscles.
Okay, I'm gonna walk away now and pretend this conversation isn't going on. Okay, I was just thinking, maybe they saw me when I passed out on the bus. That could be why they didn't say hi. Yeah, I sleep on the bus a lot, so if you see me, you can tap me on the shoulder and wake me up as I'm drooling out my mouth and on the side of the bus, so I'll just be a little embarrassed.
Dead.
What?
Maybe the message said, I was gonna say hi, but you look dead. Maybe that's what it said. Maybe you should reread it.
Gosh, my face is red now just thinking of someone seeing me fall asleep on the bus that knew me.
I saw you on the bus and I thought to myself, is that Nurse RL? She looks dead. Should I call someone? Should I call an ambulance? Should I check to see if she's breathing? She moved. She's a zombie. She's a zombie. Oh, this is getting worse.
I just attempted to put in my contact lenses again, and I have a story for you now. I should have been videotaping again, but no, I wasn't. It was the purple ones this time, and what happened was I got one of them in just fine, and then the other one took a while for me to get in, and then once I got it in my eye, it I don't know, maybe an eyelash was stuck under it or something. I could not keep my eye open, and it was just like watering so much, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this out. So I'm like freaking out, attempting to get it out, and I couldn't because I couldn't keep my eye open, and I'm trying to like pry it open, but I couldn't do it because my eyeballs are so small, and so I'm freaking out. And Andrew's on Skype with me, and he's like, hey, Cassandra, he's trying to calmly, like, put me through this and, like, talk me through this, and I'm just freaking out. Like, I'm not even listening to him, and I'm like, oh, my eyeball, and I'm, like, freaking out in the bathroom, and then I finally give up, and I'm like, Jasmine, I need your help, and I say it so desperately, and she comes to my rescue, and she had to pry open my eyeball and take it out of my eyeball. Jasmine, thank you.
You're welcome.
So now I'm just gonna walk around like I'm crazy, and I have crazy eyes. As in,
Happens to the best of us.
it happens to the best of us. You have a freak out, almost a seizure in a bathroom because your eyeball is watering so much.
Totally.
Yeah, I bet that happens to you all the time.
All the time. And I've been wearing contacts for...
Does that actually happen to you?
Never.
Oh.
I've been wearing them for, 6.5 years.
6.5 years? Laundry time. You know what that means. So excited to do laundry. Why? Why am I so excited to do laundry? Because I'll smell clean. I'm so glad no one was in the elevator when I did that. That would have been so degrading. How degrading? So degrading. I wish I could beatbox. Things would be so much more interesting in life if I could beatbox. Oh. Good thing I wasn't doing anything embarrassing. Let's do laundry. Let's do laundry. Jasmine introduced me to Office Space tonight, and that was a very funny movie. But it also made me realize that so many people actually get stuck in jobs that they don't like, and that makes me so sad. Why would you ever want to get stuck doing something that you didn't like? Like, I like both my jobs, but when you're doing it all the time, it gets a little redundant and you start getting a little annoyed with it. For the most part, I enjoy it, but I won't be doing it forever because I know that it's not something I'm meant to do forever, right? I'm telling you right now, if you're not enjoying your job, go out there and find one that you enjoy. I know it's easier said than done, but seriously, don't torture yourself for the rest of your life with a job that you don't enjoy. That's not fair. So, Nerds RL told you to, so do it. Except don't, because she says a lot of weird things sometimes, and sometimes they aren't always the best. Something awesome today. I have to think about this one because nothing really stands out, so give me a couple minutes. I was trying to think of something awesome, and I thought of things, but they were kind of whiny in a way, like, oh, this is almost my second week straight of working, and I was like, that's negative. That's not awesome. That's negative. So then I thought, what is something that would make me feel awesome? And I realized that not holding my clothes on this table right now, like Sheldon would on The Big Bang Theory, would make me feel awesome. So I'm going to do that, even though it's super late and I should be going to bed. I'm going to do it because that's going to be my awesome part of my day. Knowing that I can be like a fictional character that I really like to watch on TV. Awesome. To be completely honest, I never fold my clothes until I put them away, which is usually a week or two after I wash them. Another thing that's awesome, when fictional characters help you do chores. Thank you, Big Bang Theory. Bazinga! They're folded so neatly. This is blowing my mind. You know what else blows my mind? I'm gonna go to bed after this. Good night.